Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hello, producer, and welcome to Thursday. Thank you for logging in. Well, today for the Bulls, I do believe it's going to become partly cloudy today with a chance of moodiness by the end of the day. That's really due to the moon moving from Pisces, your house of friends and society, to Aries into your house of subconscious. By the end of the day, the moon will be doing a tour of your subconscious attitudes about life, particularly as they relate to long-term relationships. You're going to be easily triggered in the next 36 hours, Taurus, when it comes to relationships and LTRs. This is the time where someone you're dating just frankly pisses you off. Be careful, be aware. This is common during this transit. It's not so much about them as it is about your triggers, and that's the point of this 3-day transit, for you to uncover where you're weak and vulnerable in that regard. Now, it does really come down to LTRs, I think, because there are 5 planets going on right now in Scorpio, your house of long-term relationships. And today, with the sun at 10 degrees, we mark chapter 2 of our lessons in Scorpio. Now, the first 10 days were all about uncovering what doesn't work. So you realize that certain behavior from an LTR wasn't working, or a friendship certainly wasn't working, a long-term one you want to be with for your whole life, or something in a business partnership wasn't working. So it's all about uncovering what doesn't work for the first 10 days. For the next 10 days, it is the stage of experimentation. Time to really take some risk, Taurus. I know you don't do that very often without being calculated. You don't leave the bullpen very easily. You like to stay within it. But go ahead and take some risk in the next 10 days. Say something outlandish. Demand some new treatment. Demand for this to happen. Go ahead and put your will out there and see what happens. Realize that these people are all taking risk too and experimenting. So it's a big state of experimentation for the next 10 days. But in the end of it, you're going to learn a new behavior that does work. And the last chapter will talk about solidifying that. All right, Taurus, so don't get too moody. I'll be back tomorrow with more soul horoscopes and the weekend forecast. Live, love, be.
Soul Garden.